There's no such thing as a free lunch, and that especially applies to the world of finance. Everything is presented as a trade-off between risk and reward, but how can we quantify how much reward we should be getting for how much risk we are taking? And is there a way we can get the most amount of reward without taking too much risk? Well, in today's video, we're going to explore just that topic using the basics of modern portfolio theory. And hopefully, after watching today, you too will be able to balance your portfolio better to match your particular risk level. Maybe this will change your entire view on risk and how you go about making even basic life decisions. Modern portfolio theory, or MPT, was first detailed by Harry Markowitz. Markowitz theorized that everything should have a risk and return trade-off, and that this balancing act could be applied to any asset so long as there was an appropriate measure for risk. Markowitz suggested that an asset's volatility was a good metric to use to assess total risk. In other words, the more volatile an asset's price, the more risk this asset posed to an investor, and vice versa. If there was little volatility, then there was little risk posed to the investor. What Markowitz also noticed was that the riskier assets had the ability to pay off more than the less risky assets. However, riskier assets had a better possibility of losing more than less risky assets. And this is where the risk-reward payoff structure resides. For his work, Markowitz was given the Nobel Prize in Economics, which is probably the highest honor an economist can receive. So on to the math. Markowitz suggested the following. Assets move in correlated and uncorrelated ways to one another. Therefore, some assets would move together in a similar fashion, while others might move in dissimilar fashion, or even a negative fashion. Therefore, Markowitz believed that correlations and covariances between assets were important.